In this video, you're actually going to see a UT Dallas student talking to Monica Brusolo, the program director for supply chain management, about his degree plan, supply chain management, and asking her the questions that you probably want to ask. So what is supply chain management? Well, everything that's flashed on your screen is a part of supply chain management. We have supply chains that get goods from their origination point to consumers. And we end up baking bread in our ovens because all those things have come to us. So if you're interested in sourcing, logistics, you probably want to think about supply chain. And here's Monica Brusolo and a student from UT Dallas.
Program director video is going to look a little bit different to you, and it's a bit more professionally recorded. So let me just take you straight to it.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming back to the Feed the Soul channel with your host, Alejandro Soler. And today I have a very special guest. She's a recurring guest, actually. It is my program director from the supply chain management at the University of Texas at Dallas. It is Monica Brusolo. Thank you so much, Dr. Brusolo, for coming on.
Thank you, Alejandro, for having me. It's a pleasure to join you in your program. Thank you.
Now, today is going to be a little bit of a different video. I'm actually going to be talking about my program, supply chain management, and the whole major in general, and the whole industry as in general, with Dr. Brusolo to just educate you guys on what I'm learning about at school. All right, so to head straight into the video, Dr. Brusolo, can you tell us a little bit about supply chain management and what it is, like as the big picture for us?
Yes, to put it in plain terms, I would say that supply chain, if you think about supply chain, it's looking like a chain of different activities that are linked together. And that's what I tell the students, it's such a rich area of knowledge and as a professional field that you can go in any of these activities from the beginning to the end. So from the time that you choose your vendors who's gonna provide you with raw materials, all the way until you finalize your product, you pack it, you put it in a nice package, and you send it to your consumer and he opens it. That's what we care about in supply chain. So this is like a long chain of different activities linked together. And that is why you as a professional in this area, you can go in any of these different activities and literally do a career on them, right? So supply chain is so rich, and I call it, this is the backbone of the company, because it literally, if you understand all of these procedures, putting them together, then you have a very good understanding of what the company is about, right? And something that we care about, I would say, we always thinking of better ways to do these procedures, right? Or how can we make it cheaper? How can we improve profit? How can we make that all these it conducts to have a more efficient use of our resources? And I think that's kind of in very plain terms, that's what supply chain is about.
So if there is anything else like you would want to say for those who may be like on the fence about whether or not they're going to stay with their major, or like any last words?
Oh yeah, thank you, Alejandro. You know that when I got into education, part of what I did was that, or part of what attracted me is to have these opportunities to be able to share the joy and the projects of you as students have. And it's amazing to see somebody like you, one of our stellar students, doing these just because you're passionate about. We talked about it before. So I would say part of that, I try to put every day this willingness to be accessible to my students, because I believe that that's the best way to direct them. I mean, long time ago, I was a 20-year-old or 18-year-old that I didn't know what to do with my life. And I remember having these important figures, right? Professors that were always willing to give you a piece of advice, right? So if I can do just a little bit of contribution to the successful of the students in the future, I would say I would be happy to do it. And you know that we have a nice relationship, and we talk during these times that we've been away. We've been having these conversations, and I really appreciate that you think of me of somebody that you can rely on. And to the students that are on the fence, I would say just if you are considering a major, just reach out it doesn't have to be me, right? But you can reach out to anybody, any of your directors, talk to your seniors, talk to other students in the program, somebody like you, Alejandro, that has already been in the program for a year. See what is the experience they have, and make decisions thinking about the future, right? And there is never a right or wrong decision. You're going to learn as you go. That there are programs that suit some of you better, and there are programs that you're not attracted to. So you have to find that passion and that path that will take you to find a job that you love, right? That you feel like you're contributing to the company and that you're making a difference. Just find that path, whatever degree that is. Supply chain is here for you, but any other degree will that you're passionate about. You just have to find it, right? You have to stick to it and work hard. Yeah.
And I know you mean your word when you are always giving your time for your students, because I know you're always reaching out to us, making sure that we're all okay during these times. So, once again, thank you again, Dr. Brusolo, for doing this for me and doing this together. Thank you for all that you've done to put in, classes in person as well. So it means a lot to us as students. So thank you so much for all the time and effort that you put into all of us, and also for making me stick around with supply chain management, because hearing your story of how you came into supply chain management, it really solidified me staying in here and making sure that I felt like, like I was part of like a family or something like that,
Yeah,
so
thank you, Alejandro.
Thank you, Dr.
We care for you guys, and I'm happy that you're back, and we're here to support you through this semester, this unusual semester, but we will stick around and try to make it as fun as possible.
All right, so thank you once again, Dr. Brusolo, for doing this for us, for teaching us all a little bit more about what supply chain management is. Do you have any last words? Maybe if we have any questions or want to meet up with you, how should we reach out to you?
Yes, we will be adding or email. You can always reach out to me. My information is going to be provided with from your professor, and we also have an email that we can use to reach out if you want to talk to Alejandro or any of our ambassadors. They have an email that you can reach just to ask questions if you want student opinion. But definitely, I would say if you have doubts about this conversation, if you want to learn more, we have a lot of more handouts and information we can share with you. And thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Thank you, Alejandro, for spending this morning on preparing this video, on this interview with me. Thank you, Alejandro.
That's going to wrap up the video for today, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your semester.
So Monica is just as friendly as you saw here, and she's always happy to talk with students about supply chain management. So reach out to her. You can do this. I know many of you are confused about what you want to do, but if this is interesting to you, it doesn't hurt to ask a few questions.